One of the best feelings in the world is hugging your daughter and her hugging you back even tighter. Hi everybody, this is Life with Leonard and welcome to another episode. I'm very excited about today's episode because I'm going to be talking about something, or should I say someone, that is really close and dear to my heart. You know, a father's job is not to teach his daughter how to be a woman. I believe a father's job is to show her how a woman should be treated. And that is what this episode is really about. The importance of this father figure in a daughter's life. Now, being a father, and today specifically to a daughter, is really an honor and a blessing and a lot of fun, I must admit. I mean, we play together, we share, we laugh and we cry together. If you have a daughter, you need to be in touch with your emotions. Now, this video is not just about being a father, but becoming a better father. You know, fatherhood is such an important part of a child's development and their growth. You really set the pace, you set the example. And I mean, it is very well documented that daughters normally look for similar characteristics in their future partner, in their future husband. So the way you treat and honor and respect her, the example that you set, and the best way that you can set that example is in the way that you treat her mother, will really set out her life for her. It will really set the standard there. Now, the fact of this matter is that girls are wired differently than boys. If you have both in your family like ours does, you would know that at times they are so different, it's like night and day. And as a result, your daughter needs to be loved differently than boys. She needs a rock, which is you, that she can lean on. She needs to possess your confidence in her and your verbal and physical affection towards her. You know, guys, all you fathers out there, you know that girls, they're just more tender, they're more fragile. And one of the best ways that they interpret your love is through your words. So you need to verbalize these things. You know, today's video, these 8 things that I'm going to share with you that every daughter needs to hear from her father is more applicable to younger daughters. I mean, maybe your daughter is still at university, but it is also applicable if you have older daughters, maybe she's married, etc. It will give you an opportunity to, firstly, if you've never had a relationship with your daughter, to start that relationship, to really just set it out and forget about your own ego, humble yourself and approach her. I mean, you've already done her a huge dishonor to not be there and not be present in her life, but it's never too late. So that's the one thing. Secondly, if you had a good relationship with your daughter, but somehow, you know, life happens, you guys drifted apart, it will give you an opportunity when you go through these 8 points, it will give you an opportunity to really just pick up where you guys have left off. Or maybe you have a beautiful relationship. This video will give you an opportunity to even deepen and strengthen that relationship. So I really hope that you guys are going to watch this video right through to the end while I'm sharing with you these 8 things that I really think is very, very important. And please guys, remember to not only subscribe to my channel, but also like this video, share it, and leave your comments in the comments section below. I would really like to hear from you all. And as you know, I always go through each and every comment, and I try my utmost best to reply to all of them. Now, the first thing that your daughter needs to hear from you as her father is that you love her unconditionally. Now, I cannot emphasize enough the importance that she needs to hear these words coming from your mouth, and she needs to hear this each and every day. Now, I know a lot of you guys, a lot of men have issues to really just open up and display their emotions. I know it's an issue, but realize this, that it is important for her to hear it. I know a lot of you guys might think that, hello Leonard, I mean, I'm more comfortable with sending an SMS or a WhatsApp. That's also good, but my personal opinion in that regard, an SMS or a WhatsApp should always complement what you've already verbalized towards her. But you know, saying these things are not good enough. You really need to follow it up with the appropriate actions to really demonstrate the depth of your love and towards her as your daughter, really. Because your love and affection are the most reassuring thing to your daughter. And number two is, she needs to hear from you that you are there for her, that she has your shoulder to lean on. Whatever happens on the outside, whenever she's stressed out or tense or pressurized, whatever happens, when she needs a shoulder to lean on, somebody that she can depend on, somebody that she can trust, she needs to know and hear from you that you are there for her, that you are available to her, not only your physical presence but also emotionally. And just knowing that she can count on you to be there for her. She's not afraid to step out and take risks or face the challenges that often presents themselves in life. Saying that I'm there for you is a great antidote for negative behavior such as low self-esteem, low self-confidence, fear, doubt and anxiety. She needs to know that she can trust you, that she can count on you, that you will always be there for her. If she falls down, that you will be there to pick her up and get her back on her feet again. That you will give her and embrace her with a warm, loving hug. And she needs to know this, that whatever happens in her life, that her Father, which is you, will be there for her. He will embrace her. He will help her. He will comfort her. He will be available to her. And number three is that she needs to hear from you that you are proud of her. Now, I cannot emphasize enough, guys, the importance that your daughter needs to hear these words coming out of your mouth. And sometimes we forget to say it, but it is important, it is imperative that she needs to hear you say it. Pat her on her back and let her know that she has done a great job when she did her chores and that you are proud of her for the grades in school. Praise good behavior more than you point out the bad. You know, children hear so much negative and condemning and judgmental words. It is time that they hear, I am so very proud of you. And tell her that she will meet disappointments. It is part of life. It is a reality. But it should make her stronger, more resilient, and give her the reassurance that she will always have your support. And before, guys, we get to the next point, please remember to subscribe to my channel, like this video, share it, and leave your comments in the comments section below. And specifically to you guys, I know based on my channel analytics, a lot of you guys watch but haven't subscribed yet. If I could kindly ask you to please subscribe, and it's very easy. Just click on the subscribe button in the bottom right hand corner of your screen. Make sure that you click the all notifications, and that way you will be notified whenever I upload new content. Now, the next thing that a daughter needs to hear from her father is what I want you to pay particular attention to. She needs to hear from her father is that you don't have to settle for less than you deserve. You know, there's an old saying that says, you don't get what you deserve, you only get what you settle for. Therefore, teach your daughter the look and feel of value, and that she should never be in a rush to settle for the first job or the first boyfriend that comes her way. Patience is a virtue, and when your child is taught the meaning of patience, the right opportunities and the right people who will bring value to her life will gravitate towards her. Don't be a yes father for everything that she asks, which will place her in a disadvantage to learn this very important life lesson, and that is that you have to wait sometimes. So it is good for you as a father to say no sometimes, but also use that opportunity to guide her, to help her, so that she can learn how to pace herself and not make decisions in a hurry. I mean, she doesn't have to follow the crowd. And teach her that it is very important that she chooses her friends wisely. You know, the Bible says in Proverbs 14:12, it says that there's a way that seems right to a man, but its end is the way of death. So as a father, tell her, she doesn't have to degrade or devalue herself. She doesn't have to settle for less. She deserves the best. The next thing that your daughter needs to hear from you as her father is to don't give up. Now, life is not a bed of roses, and your child needs to hear it from you that she will face obstacles, she will face challenges, but you should use that opportunity to teach her the principles of perseverance and patience, and to never give up, to never give in until she makes it. It is important for you as a father to verbalize these encouragements, to have that special relationship with your daughter, to always help her, to always encourage her. And I cannot emphasize this enough. And the only way you will be able to effectively do it is if you are present in her life, if you are aware of her emotions, what she's going through, if you are really in tune with your daughter. So that's why it is so important to teach her this very important principle, to never ever give up. And number 6 is, you as a father, as a confidant, as a number 1 supporter and encourager, you need to tell her and remind her each and every day to go after her dreams. The world is broken, and on many occasions it is messed up by the things that are being allowed to happen. But your daughter needs to understand that in spite of, there are still many great opportunities out there for her dreams to become a reality. It is so important she is confident in herself and her own ability. And as a father, you need to remind her of that. As a father, you need to make her understand that it's her dream, her life. Resist peer group pressure. Do what she loves, what she's comfortable with, and always be true to herself and always speak her truth. And number 7, she needs to hear from you as a father that your worth is not based on your physical appearance. This is so important. You know, it's very hard on young girls today who are constantly pressured to look a certain way or to be a specific body or bust size or shape. But you as a father, it is your job, however, to install in your daughter that what really matters most is the goodness of her heart, her inner beauty, honesty and integrity, her ability to speak truth and her kindness to others. Your true beauty is from within, and that is what makes a person the most beautiful, the most desirable, and the most honorable. And that is how, and she needs to hear that from you, that is how she will change the world and the people, influence them around her. And last but not least, is that your daughter needs to hear from you as a father that the power to choose is in her hands. You see, your daughter needs to be taught, she needs to be equipped to make her own decisions and to handle her own responsibilities as she grows older. I remember when I just finished school, a lot of my peers, their parents gave them a lot of things. But I also know that the most important things in life aren't things. What my parents gave me was they wrote me a letter, and I can still vividly recall what was written in it. And you know, the one line that I want to quote, my mom wrote, she said, "Your dad and I taught you the difference between right and wrong, but we can't say no on your behalf." And this is really ties in with this very important point, that you need to teach your daughter that that power to make that decisions lays in her hands. Now guys, just before I go, there is really a surprise that I have for you all. There's somebody that I would like you to meet. Just give me 1 second, I just want to grab her quickly. Come Libby, come Libby, come Libby, come Libby. This is it. This is Libby. I would like you guys all to meet Libby. Libby, say hi to the people. Libby, say hi. Say hi. Please ask them to subscribe. Please guys, remember to subscribe to my channel. Libby is asking you to subscribe to my channel, to like this video, to share it, and leave your comments in the comment section below. Thank you so much, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Say bye-bye, Libby. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.